I don't believe that my purpose is for me to make music and performing all about me. It feels indulgent to be writing music in a state of unhealed and then putting it on stage and having people sing along to it. Like, that's an important statement, and I don't want people to sit with that for too long before they see the other side of that lyric. The zizz of vibrato is very pretty on that. I don't know if people are ready for that heavy of a vibrato that early in the song. Welcome back to the vlog. So happy you're here. I'm going to be bringing you a lot more behind the scenes and multiple elements of my artistic life. So in the recording studio, design studio, and any other studio that we come to. We're working on a new song called Sublime that was written with the help of our friend Ash Marks, who is now in the Sees Faeries collective. And it's really freeing now. If you've been following my vlogs for a bit, then you've heard me writing other songs, and you might be like, well, why don't you have those out? And that's because I took a month-long hiatus on writing music because I felt like the songs that I was putting on stage were not truly aligning with the energy I wanted to put out. I just felt this like discomfort, and I thought it might have been a discomfort of doing something for the first time, but it was a discomfort because there's a lot of anger in it, and I don't want to come from a place of anger when I create or perform. I want to come from a healed place. It reminds me of a book that came out within the past few years. I'm not going to say the name of it, but the title of it is very negative, and it's clear that it's from a state of being unhealed. And I don't believe that my purpose is for me to make music and performing all about me. And it feels indulgent to be writing music in a state of unhealed and then putting it on stage and having people sing along to it. That's not my purpose. I'm here to give others permission to feel, and specifically do it in a joyful, freeing, loving way. I took this time off from writing because I wanted to find that, and I wanted to find a different way of writing music and being able to perform it happily on stage, because the other songs I was writing as well were coming from this very dark red place, and I want it to be more purple and pink and green and light and airy colors. I wanted to have depth. I wanted to have some mood, but I wanted to have hope at the end of the day. I don't want it to sit in this red and black, which my first song feels. And it's living, it's out there, but it doesn't really represent what I want to be creating in the future. So I took some months off, and I really listened to a bunch of artists and dissected, what do I like about this song? I like the drums from this song. I like the vibe from this song. I like the lyrics from this song. I like the chord progressions from this song. And having this collective of myself, Ash, and Static now working on this music, it feels so much more free, and there's so much hope to the words. I'm just so excited to share with you more of what the writing process is like. I haven't because it's new, and I want to get into the flow of it, and I want that sacredness of not putting it on camera because it's still new, and I don't want to break up that flow of being like, hold on, let me get this for the camera, because if I'm not settled in it, then you're not going to feel settled. I want you to feel settled when you watch this. We're going to be comping a little bit, which means finding the parts I've sang over and over again and finding the favorite version of it. And there's a lot of different reasons why I want different versions. You'll hear me talk about how I like this pause because it gives the listeners a chance to breathe. I like this vibrato when it's faster versus slower because I don't like vibrato that's right at the beginning of the song. So I really want you to see my creative process behind it. Sublime comps. All right.
You're gonna know that we're listening to the same section. So when I say, hey, this is take 1.1, you might say, oh, I like the third line from 1.1, that you have to play this.
Okay.
So if you want to start from scratch, you're going to listen to what I thought the comp could be first, which you heard on a recording, but just doesn't matter where they came from.
To wilt, forget your roses, but the crimson may never dance again.
That was the comp. Take 1.1.
To wilt,
Yeah, go sharp.
may never dance again.
Yeah. I love the beginning of that.
That's not a real one. 1.1?
To wilt,
Yes, I like that. No.
You didn't beat the one you liked already? Want to hear the
I
original?
still like 1.1.
forget your
Comp now. Nope.
Yeah, that goes a little quicker.
That's, okay.
Yeah, I like
We'll
how
go
it
right
hangs.
off that right now. We're going to take 9.
to wilt,
I heard him. I thought that was Fox right
to
now.
wilt,
I heard him.
Well, we're saving that. Okay. Take 10. Okay. Take 11.
to wilt,
Weird.
forget your roses.
So flat.
Yep, you nailed it on the first one. Not the blue one.
1.1.
It's there
To
now.
wilt, but the crimson
I don't like how I'm going, Forget your roses, but the it's almost like, even if I'm not doing it legato, I can't be breathing in the middle of it. It doesn't make sense to me. So I need to re-record it because I need to do to wilt. Forget your roses. It doesn't make sense to me to have that big of a pause in between it because it's a phrase. I wonder if it's forget your roses. I liked a little bit of vibrato on the end of the. Oh, no, wait, but then it has to connect. To forget your roses.
You're not recording once.
Forget your roses.
You're
Yeah, I'll do a few.
You do a few, so just organize how you want to do them, but just know you got a bunch to check.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do a few. Okay. So as you loop, it'll just automatically.
It's just going to
do
keep
another
making new ones. You just keep tracking. It's always on record.
Forget your roses, but the crimson.
You want more? You know what?
That was good.
You need more reverse. Because what if you're like that? You might get a whole vibe. So
Okay.
what is it up to? It's
May never dance again.
and then it starts again.
Sure. Yeah.
So we'll start there.
Ding. Forget your roses, but the crimson may never dance again. Forget your roses, but the crimson may never dance again. Forget your roses, but the crimson may never dance again. Forget your roses, but the crimson may never dance again. because I did probably like 16 takes. Some of them were flat, some of them were flat, some of them were better than others, but it's kind of like filming on set. You just do it a million times and then you listen over. And I am trying to see if there's a way to make this more efficient. But because this is such a new process, I mean, he's been on multiple sides of it, but for me, really, I am okay with seeing all these takes, but it does make me feel like what I'm learning in my business program is actually going to help me with this. The fact that we're trained not to give clients like 25 different logos, but like 3 to 5 options. Because we're going through all these takes and obviously it's going to take a while, but if somehow I can show up my best version, maybe it's, doing 5 or 10, but those are really good, then it's going to take less time for us to fish through all the ones that weren't even needed to be recorded. But I think I got some good ones. What's really important to me is that connecting. To get your roses, but the crimson, like, it's, even though when it's written down, it's forget your roses, period, next line, but they're crimson. There's something about it that I just want to connect it to. Like, I want to bring the but in. I just want it to connect, but their crimson may never dance again. Like, that's an important statement, and I don't want people to sit with that for too long before they see the other side of that lyric. I really can't wait to add background vocals. That's like my bread and butter. I'm very excited about that. But I need to get a good lead vocal first. I'm going to do 7 really good ones, and I'm going to vary them a little bit based on what I like. And I'm going to pick from that. Just stop me at 7.
Are you not singing to Will? Just because you have it, you sing it.
Okay.
Because what if you get it better?
All right.
Now it's just 3 again. The never dance agains aren't good.
Yeah, I know.
See, like, it's different but good.
I like that. I like the crimson because I don't like crimson in a lot of the other ones.
I like the crimson too. I like the other crimson.
I like
anyway,
that.
there's 4. We haven't heard this yet. There's number 4.
I kind of like the May Never Dance Again in that one.
It's interesting. It
Yeah.
ends better. I don't know if I love it. Same one.
Yeah, I don't like going straight on with the
This
rose.
is 4. Still.
3, 4.
I'm staying on 3.
I don't know if people are ready for that heavy of a vibrato that early in the song. I think the vibrato needs to be. No, I think the vibrato needs to be gentler. It's pretty. It's
5.
just
No.
no.
7.
It's the full first part. I honestly love so much of this. Like, we did about half the song and I got hungry and he has some other songs to work on. So we're gonna call it a night for now. The beauty of what I've been learning as I learn design is that the creative process is the same across all mediums. When you have discernment and curation, that's what makes a piece of art really, really good. If you have execution and no point of view about how it should be done, then it can be really hard to make a decision. But when you can be really clear on, no, I want it to be this tempo, or I want the lyrics to say this, or I want myself to be louder on this section versus this section, that's when all the magic comes. And you as an artist, that's what makes you really good, is that you know when to put the pressure on a certain part of the painting, what color to paint the walls, what piece of choreography to do when the music gets slower. That's such a big part of what makes you an artist, not just the execution of you being able to do it with really good technique, but knowing when to do what and why, the why behind it. Fun, fun, fun. I feel like we're really getting a flow. And in the design studio as well. So if you do get inspired by this, feel free to hit subscribe. Super happy that you're here. Stay inspired and stay creative, friends. See you next time.